Welcome to day 7 of Inktober Tangles 2025. I'm Lisa Crow, a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we are going to be tangling Rambles by Zentangle Inc. The link to this booklet that's compiled by Stephanie Jennifer is in my description, so you can download that entirely for free. And I'm also going to link up here to a previous video where I talk a bit more about Inktober Tangles and the idea behind it. So today I'm going straight in with my ink. I'm not going to bother doing any kind of pencil sketching first. I'm going to do a really wiggly line, really curvy line here. And this is like a ribbon that kind of is how, like, you know, you can see depending on how it's fallen in different sections, you can see the underside or the top side. So you're just finding sections of the ribbon and you're kind of coming up a wee bit higher here, paralleling here so it's broad, and then you're tapering it in at the side. And then you're doing that exact same thing over here. You don't need to necessarily taper it too much. You can keep that broad shape there. I just think that looks so fun. I just love ribbons. What Zentangle have created at this next stage in the step out is that they have got 2 aura lines on either side. So this bit here, you can imagine that these 2 lines are going to disappear underneath where I've just put pen here, never mind. So that's almost as if the 2 lines here are going to be on the side of ribbon that we can't see. So I'm not going to put the ribbon on both sides, the aura lines on both sides. I mean, by all means, you could. Perhaps the ribbon looks the same on both sides. But I'm just wanting to enhance this illusion of being able to see 2 sides of the ribbon. And I think I'm going to put some orb shapes into the centres of these aura lines. 9 times out of 10, I end up drawing my orbs so that they're not entirely complete. It looks as if one orb is nestled slightly inside its neighbour, but you could have it so that you have a complete orb shape. It's entirely up to you, and it doesn't really matter that the different sections of the ribbon are perhaps thinner than they could be. This is all about just taking a moment to slow everything down and get out of your head for a little bit. If you don't know anything about the Zentangle method, it is a really mindful way to kind of just sit and create for a while. I mean, I've done traditional meditation, and I wouldn't say it's completely useless because I'd be lying if I said that, but I do feel like with the Zentangle method, for me, it does give me a little bit more focus because my hands are busy as well. So, you know, it's just something very, very meditative for me, like the repetition of the steps and getting my mind focused on something other than what's going in my head. Now, I said I wasn't going to aura these lines, but I've decided that I am. I'm not going to put the orbs, though, on the underside of the ribbon. So then what you can do now is to add You could put your graphite pencil along the full line here, but I'm just initially at least going to show you what it looks like if you put in some graphite in the bits where there's a fold in that ribbon. Do you see how that just kind of brings it to life a little bit more? I haven't even smoothed anything out. It just really looks lovely. I really, really love that. I might just go a wee bit further out with the graphite. Just because I can. I'm going to put on the underside of each of the bits where I see them. What I'm deciding to do, I feel like these bits are a bit too, I think there's not much going on. So even although I said I wasn't doing orbs in these bits, I am going to add just sort of zigzaggy lines, just for a bit more interest. You might like the way that they were beforehand. So just add or don't add, just whatever suits you. This is going to be your tile that you're creating at the end of the day after all. And I'm going to put some white pastel pencil across any areas where we've not got any shadow. Right at the tip down here. And then I'm coming in with my tortillon just to smooth that out and make it a bit less harsh. And then I'm going to come in with my pen again and just go around the edges. I'm not going to do every single line again. I think I'm just going to do those first, or the outside aura lines. I'm not even entirely sure which bit is my original curvy line, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to add a teeny bit more shade just in the bits where we've got these shadows getting created. I just like the lots of drama. Shading that out, smoothing that out. That's such a fun, quick, simple tangle. So I'm going to put, actually, this is how I can conceal this little blip here. Just put my chop there. I didn't entirely conceal it, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to add a wee bit more graphite and smooth that out like that. And we have Rambles by Zentangle Inc. So I'm doing one of these videos every day of October. Tomorrow we have Cochombros by Tanya Ferriol Hover. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I need to check. Sometimes when you look at the step outs, you get an indication of where the tangler is from. I think Tanya is from Spain. Don't 100% know that for sure, but this is what I'm going to be teaching tomorrow. So if you would like to kind of make sure that you don't miss out on any of these tutorials that I'm putting together, as you can see, they're nice and bite size. As I speak, I've not even got to 10 minutes yet, approaching 10 minutes. I'll be doing one every day of October, so subscribe to kind of be sure not to miss out. And if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, and I will hopefully see you for more of my Inktober Tangles 2025 tutorials. Thank you. Bye.